Welcome back to the Kip Up Go Podcast. I'm your boy, The Juice. This is your boy.
Pat Nasty.
There you go. This is the Jordan episode number 23, baby. Two threes. We up there. We up there. We are going to start off straight into it.
You already
We're
know
gonna
what
get
it
this out
is.
the way. Randy Orton's promo on Friday Night SmackDown.
Ass.
I was going with it when Cody came out, started beating up Randy Orton, and then they had to ruin it with Pat freaking McAfee. I like this Pat. I didn't like that Pat.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Like
the good Pat. Like, not
He's
MAGA
the good
Pat.
Pat.
Not MAGA
Not
feet.
MAGA Pat. Not MAGA Pat-free, right? Yeah, that promo was cringy, elongated as fuck, and not really accurate. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Randy came a little bit after the Attitude Era. Am I not mistaken? Am I wrong?
Nah, he's probably been there forever. He's probably at the tail end. He's probably on the come up. I think Evolutions was 2000s.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But he could probably have been there. Either way, he was around forever. And he's just trying to say that the company wasn't popping. Hasn't popped since the 90s.
Which is not really true.
Nah, this is the best this is literally the best financial era wrestling has ever been in.
Definitely. And it comes to find out, I didn't know this. Did you know this, Pat? That Ariel Hawani, the top head of TKO, is Pat McAfee's his agent.
That's his agent?
That's his agent.
Is that right? I'll Google it.
That's what I'm hearing. That's his agent, and he's the one that pushed for it. You know who didn't push for it?
Saying something like that.
And that's what Cody was referring to too. But you know who didn't push for it? Pat McAfee himself. So we gotta I'm gonna give him a slight apology for going crazy on him. Super agent, right?
Wow, that makes it 10 times worse, bro.
Worse.
That
10
is
times worse.
God awful. That is, look, man, say what you will about the crazy old man. But that crazy old man, when he saw something, he pushed it. But everybody was his guy, like, to make money. He wasn't gonna push some whack ass shit like fucking Pat McAfee because that was his agent.
Right.
Like, who would be the closest agent you would say, right? WWE? Would it be like Paul Heyman? Like, if you're a Paul Heyman guy, like that's it. But
yeah, Paul Heyman makes sense.
But it wouldn't be like throwing him to the wolves the way they did Pat McAfee. And Pat McAfee didn't want to do it, according to reports. And you know what it shows that he didn't want to do it? Him talking on the Pat McAfee show about it. Because it doesn't even, like, you know how he gets hot, he gets heavy, he's animated, he's Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
When he talks about it, he seems now like, not even on his show. On his show, when he has to talk about it, because obviously it's the elephant in the room. Right. Even on his show, when you watch what he's saying and talking about it, it doesn't even sound like he's got his whole heart in. It seems that exactly how he thought it was going to go, because you know how, the business has passed me by. He knows the business. He just got so much shit going on that, you know what I mean? It's hard to do both.
Big facts, big facts.
If you do just wrestling, you have no life. If you do just football, college football, you have no life. If you try to do both, especially with a daily ESPN talk show, you definitely have no life.
Whatsoever.
So obviously he picked and chose because, like, I don't know this for sure, but you can only assume that shit at the house is not going to be 100% okay. Not that there's problems, but that motherfucker going to show up tired from work all the time because he's everywhere. He's always on a plane. He's always going there.
Always going here, always going there.
And it shows that he knew it wasn't going to work. He felt it. He's like, why? Why the hell me?
Out of all people. And I will reiterate this till I fucking die. Kevin Owens, Cowboy Bob Orton, Batista,
Triple H,
and Ric Flair. Woo. All people Thank you. Woo! All people who could have made that segment pop way more than Pat McAfee. You could have gave that same speech that Pat McAfee did and gave it to all of those people.
You know, actually, what's kind of funny? I just thought about it now. Who I would have loved way more than Pat McAfee?
Who?
Bad News Barrett. Because if he would have kicked Cody Rhodes in the balls and told everybody, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, that would have worked for me way more than like Pat McAfee. And the only reason that you can understand Pat McAfee is because he can talk out of his ass.
That's about it.
That's his professional job, is to talk out his ass all the time. So like he's a good pick for someone. But what's happening with that is all he keeps saying is that even with Punk, because he had to respond to the MAGA fee and stuff like that,
right?
Is, oh, you may not think you're worth the ticket prices that TKO sets, but Randy Orton is. Like, you know what I mean? He's trying to hype it up.
Right.
But like, as a wrestling fan, I know he's talking out of his fucking ass, but I can't blame the guy.
You can't.
Knowing that he didn't want to do it in the first place, I don't feel, I feel a little bad for him that he's in the predicament now.
Right.
But, you know, it's so bad. It's still just so bad. It's not what anybody wants.
Right. Because now he's taking the shit into the stick when he didn't even want it.
And he has it even worse, not to defend him too much, but he has it even worse because he has to talk about it on his show. He can't run away from it. The chat, everything. He's there. It's WrestleMania week now.
Yeah.
He's got 5 days in a row he has to talk about it and then still show up for either SmackDown or whatever leading up. It's not like he just could have did it and then hightailed it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like how, let's say, I Show Speed is, where, you know, LA Knight shows up to give him a receipt in his own house on his own live stream, and then that's the end of it until we get to SmackDown. It don't work that way. People are going to keep asking. You got to keep hyping it up. And it's just such a bad predicament for him. And I kind of feel bad, but it is horrible.
It's a very bad call. Very bad call. Like, we gave him all this shit, and it wasn't even his idea.
I don't think that it was a great main event to begin with, the way they were building it up. Now this made it even worse. And don't get me wrong, I have no doubt that Randy and Cody are going to kill it because they have so many years of experience and can do this. This is what they do.
That's what they do. It's what they do.
It's all the other stuff, the building it up and everything that's fucking god-awful. It's putting the guys in a bad spot for no reason.
No reason at all. No reason at all. Like, the fact of the matter is, that was Randy's hometown, and it would have made so much sense to have Cowboy.
I would rather his wife have been the one. Hey, baby, we didn't have a championship in so long. I watch you go to work all the time. I watch you sit home when you got back for like 6 months because they had no plans for you on television. Since when do you need to have plans? You know what I mean?
When? You're Randy freaking Orton. When do you need to have plans?
Would they run out of legends for you to kill?
That's it. What was that?
Like, would they run out of legends for you to kill?
I guess
Forget who you were? Like, it's not like you get to stop just being anybody when, like, you know what I mean? All the different versions of you.
Right.
Cody still pops out Stardust every once in a while.
Doing that little stupid cartwheel.
You know what I mean? Letting everybody know, yeah, that's not me, but I did that.
Facts.
And then, hold on. And then it was so bad that in the middle of the show, when they realized how bad it was after the first 5 minutes of it happening, Creative took a stand because it's wrestling. Shit's live and tensions get hot. It's not like a company where we get a decision and we got to ride with it and then we don't get to say nothing about it. It's like at work. You know what I mean? Something bad happens at us. We talk shit the whole time right away. What they do, they send Cody out there on a mission to shoot.
Shoot right from the hip.
And boy, did Cody shoot.
He shot like a motherfucker. He shot. He told them. It basically was to the point he said, Y'all can kiss my ass. See, he's talking to the top people now. He's talking to the top. Y'all can kiss my ass. You could go ahead and fire me if you want. See how that worked out for you last time.
Yeah.
The cojones on this guy.
Punk said the same thing. Punk said it, and he said it in a better way.
Mm-hmm.
Because Punk said, I had the money to leave last time. I didn't need you. I do this because I love it. But I don't need your money.
Facts.
I'll dip right now. Like right now, he can leave.
He got his money. He could leave if he wants. Definitely could leave.
But Cody was just going off on them.
Definitely. I could see the pissed offness in him. He said, you can kiss my ass. I was like, whoa, okay.
Like, buddy. You know how precious time on a TV show is, right? Like, they plan every second, every minute. For them to just scrap, like, from what I heard, I don't know if anything was scrapped or whatever, because they haven't said nothing about it. And then I doubt anybody would even be like, I don't care that my segment was snapped because you're defending our honor. The fact that they just told Cody, go out there and get him. And, yo, for real, my boy Kit Wilson didn't deserve that. Everybody seems to forget that Kit Wilson got violated for no reason, bro. We're not, like, now, I haven't seen one person talk about how Kit Wilson didn't deserve what the fuck happened to him.
Kit Wilson got violated. He was collateral goddamn damage. He was collateral. I ain't gonna hold you. And I feel sorry for my boy. Someone had to be the example for the moment, and it just so he had to be.
He could have just had the music come out and left. He didn't have to hit my. He just took a shot at him. If anything, I feel like that shows how well Kit Wilson is doing this year.
That they let him take that.
Yeah, like just every once in a while, hey Kit, yo, we're sorry. For what? And then this place is toxic.
I can't wait for him to actually acknowledge that on the next SmackDown. I want to see how that rolls out.
And if you think about it, right, without that promo that like shocked the world, it was a pretty bad SmackDown, right? We didn't have much to talk about other than this because there was pretty much, I got very little on SmackDown this week. Yeah, the promo that, both promos and decisions and promos that went crazy. Oh, and another thing is about that fucking Randy Orton decision that was horrible. What? It dragged the fuck out.
Yeah, I said that, bro. Cringy
and dragged all the way out until they got into the car and left. At no point did anybody think this thing work and cut it. Let's just go to a Danhausen.
Something. No, nobody put their finger in there like, yeah, let's just cut this real quick.
Right.
Let's just make this short.
So, but
10 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
I want to talk just about the good of SmackDown. All right? Because there's very few good on SmackDown, but let's talk about that first since we just talked about this. Then we'll do the bad, and then we'll just skip over to Raw.
Okay.
For Pipe Bomb 2.0.
Nice.
So, first and foremost, the best thing on SmackDown, hands down, is Danhausen.
Yep.
All right? R-Truth and Danhausen are the greatest fucking couple in the world. And they don't even have to be directly related. All right. The fact that they did the promo with The Miz, with R-Truth, right? And Kit Wilson, and getting a title match. And having Priest like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Why are you giving out matches? And R-Truth like, you ain't watching? Oscar cursed him. That's like taking candy from a baby.
Like, Oscar?
Love that. Whatever R-Truth and Danhausen are making isn't enough. Because tonight's show, like that SmackDown shows why they're valuable to the company. Because it was a bad show.
Very bad show. Are we going to get to the match itself?
Oh, right now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Take it away.
All right.
First and foremost.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, before we get to the match, pre-match, The Miz and Kit Wilson had a chance to set the record straight, get decursed during the match, and their pride wouldn't let them. Danhausen said, I'll go to the ring with you. I'll uncurse you. and you guys, can win the tag team gold and pay me money or whatever the hell it was. That's his fee, because he don't do nothing for
Right.
free.
Not
Miz
whatsoever.
had to be a fucking prideful, no, that's not true, bitch. And he says it's not true, but he threw that referee later, which we'll talk about real fast.
Real fast.
For a man who doesn't believe in the curse, he got shook.
He got shook real quick.
Now take us to the match. I just want to make sure everybody knows that they had a chance to be.
They had a chance.
Be cursed.
Okay. So far, so the match was pretty good. Damian Priest, R-Truth versus Miz, Kit Wilson. Good match going so far. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Kit Wilson got tossed out the ring and Miz had R-Truth on the floor. And here comes Danhausen, who hops on the apron and tells Miz to tag him. Come on, Miz, tag him. The crowd gets hyped. Miz says, no.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Deserve to be here
whatsoever. Now, my funniest moment, because I loved it so much, it was just so subtle, is that Danhausen then says, okay, R-Truth, you tag me in. And then R-Truth is like, and then he looks at Damian Priest, he's like, and Damian Priest is just like this.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
I guess.
I love the subtleness. Love it. That Damian Priest subtly just sometimes just has to go, all right, man, do you.
All right.
I can't fight you no more like the Judgment Day. I tried it. It didn't work out.
Whatsoever.
What else do I have left to lose? We're tag team champs now because of you. Go ahead, my man. You got this.
All right.
And whatever. The little subtleness of Danhausen after the Miz said, no. Danhausen like, you're right. Let me grab the tag rope.
Right. Then he tags in. So,
hot tag, by the way.
Hot tag at that. Hot tag. That was a hot tag. The place erupts. Danhausen gets in and he's about to curse the Miz. And the Miz, like a bitch.
He's trying to help the Miz. And the Miz decided to be a bitch and tells Danhausen, you do not deserve to be in this wrestling ring. You're not a wrestler. You got to fucking go. How dare you, for the most, like I say, disgrace this ring with your presence.
Big facts.
That's what happened.
That's what happened. But Danhausen gets pissed. He's about to go and curse the Miz once again. And the Miz
stealing from LA Knight. He's stealing from LA Knight, my man. That's not.
He's from LA Knight?
Yep, he's going, you are. Just like that LA.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You are. Cursed, and he just pulls the referee in. The referee gets cursed.
Mister, I'm not cursed. The curse is not real.
But so scared of it, though. So scared of the curse. To where he got the referee curse. So when they had a moment and the Miz hit the skull crusher finale on R-Truth, and the ref goes to the pin, the 1, 2, the ref catches a cramp.
I love that.
Because the ref is cursed. Hilarious. Then Damian Priest gets in, hits him. I guess he hit him with the choke slam. The South of Heaven. There you go. And then the referee uses his other hand. 1, 2, 3. Match wins. That's how you entertain the crowd, baby.
What I love so much about that is, like we talked about in previous episodes, WWE not taking professional wrestling too damn serious and showing that there's other sides. Like if you go to a house show and an indie show and you actually just have fun, that's just a fun moment for everybody. Like that's part of wrestling. That's like, when you have like the pizza indie guy that throws pizza at people and stuff like that.
Right.
It's part of the show. It's like when they were trying to get The Undertaker to do the spin-a-rooney afterwards off camera, or like the referee that was dancing during the house shows, like little fun things that are just for the fans. It's okay. You don't got to be serious every moment. It's not a boxing match.
Right. It's not UFC.
Yeah. It's a show. Don't forget it's a show. If you're going to give people Pat McAfee and a decision that everyone's cringy worthy, give them something like that. And that saved the show. That changed everything.
That saved it a lot for me. That saved it.
So that was my favorite part. And then I also love when he was trying to give Miz was trying to give Danhausen the skull crushing finale, and the lights go out. I love that when the lights come back on, he's never at the end of the ramp. I love that he's still running.
He's still running. It's crazy work.
The second thing that I love for SmackDown is they finally got a celebrity. Not finally, but I don't want to say finally. It's rude.
Right.
But they got themselves a WrestleMania celebrity that knows how to be a celebrity and be a sidekick in Lil Yachty, of all people. Never thought I'd ever hear me say that ever. Lil Yachty was perfect in every way with Trick Williams. Never overstepped.
Everywhere.
Never was annoying. It felt like he knew exactly what was going on, what to do, and how to it was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Kept the crowd hype.
Perfect. There was no bullshit fucking scripted, clearly scripted speech like with Jelly Roll and stuff. It felt like Lil Yachty was actually just being Lil Yachty and literally helping out Trick Williams.
Actually being a fan of the entertainment.
He gets it.
Just loving where he's at. He gets it.
I loved every second of it. Like, even when Trick's talking and Lil Yachty saying things, hyping him up, perfect. He was taking shots on Sammy, but not being too stiff like Travis Scott, where everyone's like, oh, what was that? You know what I mean? Receipt coming. So the second that they announced that Lil Yachty was going to WrestleMania, I was fucking all for it. I was like, perfect. That's fine.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
And this is a very celebrity-heavy WrestleMania.
Very.
But I loved it. I just want to give kudos when they get shit right. You know, WWE's big on celebrities, and half the time they don't really work out. Stephen Amell worked out, but his promo obviously isn't the best. You know what I mean? Jelly Roll's working out. He's putting in the work. Can't get mad at him. And now, I Show Speed's in the mix, and he's working out great too.
He's working out great. Did you see that jump he did over LA Knight? That was crazy.
My favorite thing is if you look at LA Knight's face, right? When Speed jumped over him, LA Knight realized he ducked way lower than he had to.
Way lower. He definitely did.
I don't think there's guys backstage that he's ducked. Like, you know what I mean? That when he's done the duck, that have jumped over him as well as I Show Speed did. That guy shows his athleticism like all the time.
Facts. And we'll get to that on Raw when it comes up.
Yeah. And the last best thing that I had for SmackDown is Trick Williams killing it. I know for a fact when it comes to that U.S. title at WrestleMania, Trick Williams is the part that makes it. He deserves to be there because the heel move that he did to use Sami Zayn's pyro.
I didn't see that coming. Give me Sami Zayn's pyro. I was like, wow.
It was so villainous. Because you know how much pyro costs. I was actually curious if when Sami Zayn came out, would he still get pyro after that?
Nope. Thank God.
Did not.
He didn't need it.
Did not. So.
Yes. Like the thing with the Sami Zayn issue is like you keep putting him as this underdog, but he's beating all the underdogs.
That's not
you can't tell that story.
That's not what it is for me.
For me, that's what it is.
Yeah. For me,
that's what it is.
For me, it's that everybody's asking Sami Zayn to change and find that dog in him, and he's not. Everything he does, right? That's kind of like, oh, there's some dog in me. Like when Carmelo Hayes was nursing that knee injury and the ref was checking on him in the corner, and Sami Zayn said, fuck it. He ran and gave him that haluva kick. That's Sami Zayn's version of finding that dog. And that's not what anybody means. That's not enough.
That's not enough. Yeah.
That is what you should have been doing at the bare minimum to get to where you got to get to. But that's not what it takes to be there. And that's what's pissing me off. Because I still haven't seen it yet. I had I'm listening to the voices now. No, you're not, bro.
Yeah.
You're capitalizing on chances that you've been given the entire time. Like when Kevin Owens had a bad leg, or Cody Rhodes had a bad leg, or some shit. Now you're doing it.
You're doing typical wrestler villain shit.
And the best part about it is now, whenever you never capitalized on it, not one person has said, thank you for not doing it. Everyone, his entire career, has told him, hi, that was stupid.
Very much so.
So.
Now, my thing is, if you was showing those shades, doing things like that weeks ago, when Randy Orton told you to your face, when Cody told you to your face, and you started doing it, then I could believe it. I could believe it was coming out. But nah, you got plot armor. You got plot armor for when you went after the U.S. title in an open U.S. challenge match. You caught plot armor.
I have another easy ass question to prove why he's not enough. Right now, do you still want Carmelo Hayes and Dragunov in that match?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right? And it's not even close, right?
Not even close whatsoever.
For the next week, we got 1 more week, 1 or 2 weeks?
Like 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks. A week and a half from now.
Right? I still want so there's 2 episodes left or one, right? Just one more. The go home is on Friday, right?
Yes, 2 SmackDowns and 1 Raw.
All right. I still need Carmelo and Dragunov somehow in that match. That's how I know you're not doing enough and you haven't seen the voices, because you're not enough for me. And you're the senior fucking guy in the ring. You're the champion, you're the senior guy, and I still want the other two to make it feel like a WrestleMania. So
the thing is, and it's no slight to Trick Williams, because Trick Williams has been doing his thing, pulling this goddamn beef with Sammy. It's all Sammy. I'm sorry. Not Sammy the real person, Sammy the character. Just in case you IWC nerds.
All right. So now, you have anything else on that? Because I have 2 bad things I want to skip over real fast. That's all I got for SmackDown. Okay. I got 2 bad things, but if you got anything, let's go.
2 things to say, they're really quick. 1, I need Michin to get her flowers. Okay? I need her to get a better push. That's what I need. She is so good in that ring, and the way she helped Rhea get that power bomb done, that Razor's Edge done, I need that to happen. And 2, I'm so glad that the solo Wyatt family BS is almost over with.
So those 2 things you talked about, they're 2 of the things that are in my the negative. 1 for, was it Tama Tonga? Or no, Tangaloa, right? It was the other one?
I think it was Tama Tonga.
Nah, which Tama Tonga is the yeah. I think that was the other one, Tangaloa. Anyway.
We'll see.
For him to just give up the lantern and then that's it for the Wyatts, and all that drama and all that everything is just done. That's a waste of my time. No.
They're going to fight one more time.
Right.
That's why I said it's almost done.
I get that, but that's just a waste of there's no payoff there.
Right.
I'm not feeling it. There's no payoff. It's terrible, right? So that's a waste of whatever they were doing on SmackDown, right? Then
facts.
Then I knew they had to advance Rhea and Jade's storyline.
Right.
But for Jade to come out looking like fucking Big Bird, bro. Not doing it for me. She came out looking like straight big word bow, and I'm not with it, bro. I'm not for it. Figure it out, but I care so little about this fucking dude going into Mania.
Yeah, it's been lacking on me too, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nice. Sorry.
It's all right.
But that's it.
I haven't really been into this one.
I didn't care at all. And I feel like, EO coming out and saving her, cool. I expect that. If anything, it makes me feel like, is EO going to be turn on Rhea because she said, I'll always be there for you. Whenever anybody says always, you automatically go, uh-oh, something's coming. Right?
Some BS is coming.
Yeah. So that was the only interesting part. And I feel like with the Wyatts, they got the lantern back so fast. There was no fight. There was only just Uncle Howdy. There was nobody else involved from the Wyatts. I don't know. I feel like it's not paying off. I felt like they should at least be lead up to a WrestleMania match, and maybe they do. But that was a step back for me.
Maybe they do, and the only way I would see them doing a good WrestleMania match is like a 5-on-5, something like that, and they just gotta pick up the Wyatts have to pick up an extra person to help them out.
All right, so now let's go to Raw with what everyone's calling Pipe Bomb 2.0. What was your take on that Pipe Bomb 2.0? Because I haven't seen a SmackDown start that fire and that crazy in a while.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna try to sound cynical, right? But I'm hoping it wasn't like a work shoot. I hope it wasn't like a work shoot to where, and because for what I'm hearing, TKO is lowering their prices by the summertime, or they're working on a way to lower their prices by the summertime. And this pipe bomb was CM Punk's way of being more babyface, stand up for the people, and the fact that he calls himself, he says that he won't compromise his morals for the authority. He already did that when he already apologized to Saudi.
So
it makes it difficult for me. But I loved it. I did love it.
I don't mind if it is a work shoot, because blurring the lines is amazing. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, is to blur the lines. So I don't mind if it's a work shoot. And he talked about everybody and everything. He said Roman ate dog food from a creepy old man. He called him Pat McAfee. He hit on the ticket prices. You know what I mean? And again, why I think it's a work shoot is based on the fact that Cody shot first.
Okay.
There's no coincidence that Cody shoots first, and then they open up Raw with their own shoot. So definitely they pivoted, not pivoted, but they definitely did. That was definitely somewhat half real, half scripted,
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure they had bullet points that they told, they would never tell Punk what to say, but they would give him some shit. Like, hey, hit this, and then everything else you could say whatever the hell you want to say,
Right.
And I thought it was fine. I thought it was perfect. I thought it blurred the lines so well. It got the night going way more than SmackDown did with that bullshit ass fucking Pat McAfee stuff.
True. I can't deny you on that one. It definitely got the night going. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the promo. It was just a little iffy when I found out everything else beyond that,
It's the heat of the moment because we weren't expecting it.
Right.
again, it shows that to me it shows more that WWE is still great. Like they know how to take real life situations and stuff that happens and still make it fun for everybody.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They can do multiple things. They can make it real and then they can make it business at the same time. They can blur the lines so well, and blurring the lines is what got them all the way up to where they are now, from the 60s, 70s, 50s, 40s, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I love that.
Could you see down the line there being like a Survivor Series match? TKO versus WWE? TKO having their guys like Dwayne The Rock Johnson coming back just to hire some guys versus WWE.
I think it'd be fine. I think that'd be a cool way to go about it after like SummerSlam or whatever. But they would have to, from now to SummerSlam, they would have to get whatever they got to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Like all storylines that are future or whatever have to be not killed, but either put on hold or finished to a point where they can close a chapter and then start a new one.
Facts. Okay.
Trying to get The Rock to commit to some shit like that, because now coming to WWE is detrimental for The Rock.
Facts.
He is no longer in a position like Stone Cold where you can come in and shit the bed. And even Stone Cold knows you can't come in if you're Stone Cold Steve Austin and shit the bed. Kevin Owens made him look like a fucking god when he came in. You can't trust that people with their prejudices and stuff towards The Rock as the fucking owner or whatever it is going to do the same. It's live. You don't have to sell for The Rock. You can make The Rock look pretty bad. Kind of like when John Cena called him out for the promos written on his hand and then felt bad about it. You know what I mean? Even John Cena gets caught up in the heat of the moment where it's like, who the fuck are you coming back here right now? Type of shit. Where now every time people talk about it, you got to say, I was unprofessional. I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. I should have took care of him. When the reality is he just wants to say, I was so fucking mad he came back.
True.
I got 5 guys I would have rather fought and feuded than him.
Which is true, sir.
So I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean? When it comes to war games, I don't care. I'm good for like, you know what I mean? Last year we wanted Wyatt's versus MFTs. I thought that was a headliner for war games, but
didn't get that.
I don't think that every champion and both sides have to be involved for war games. I feel like, you know what I mean? Certain things are, you have enough guys. Certain things are good enough.
Yeah, we have a good roster full of people that could work and make things happen.
If you had a lot of money in a mansion, right? Would you give up a mansion to not be cursed anymore?
Oh.
No?
But then, yes, because I could buy another mansion.
Because if I was Speed, I would have fucking given that mansion to fucking Danhausen in 2 seconds.
2 seconds. That fast. You can get it.
Granted, now, he's now in the WrestleMania match. But that just means he's a target at WrestleMania. Now you got to fight. He tried so hard to get out of it and just like, yo, I'm not a member. I'm not a part of this. It's okay. I just want to leave. I'm only here to not get cursed anymore because he fucking up my money and my life.
PS told him to go home. He didn't go home.
And LA Knight followed him.
Austin Theory brought him down to the ring to watch Austin Theory's match, and now look.
Oh, his problem is if Logan Paul never once lied to Speed. That was the realest I've ever seen anybody. Nah, you're with us now. Everybody hates you. Don't worry.
Shit, he should know. Everybody hates him.
Yeah. Like, nah, bro. Like, that's what it is now. Like, you're one of us. It doesn't matter anymore. He should have listened to him. Now he's got to hop 6 feet in the air over LA Knight.
Just so he'll get that ass kicked.
Just to not get away. You fast, but when it comes to the ring, you're not that fast.
You got
That's not a racetrack. It's not a football field. That's a wrestling ring. Fast only counts for so much. That's Rey Mysterio.
Facts.
So we have another WrestleMania match, 3-on-3. That means the tag team championships will not be defended. I'm okay with that based on last year's bullshit, as long as the SmackDown ones are.
Hopefully. Like, they'll be there, but they won't be defended, which is crazy work.
You know who else is going to be there, though?
I'm going to say the Demon Finn Balor.
That's right. He's coming back. Everything has been hinting at it.
Yes. I'm glad that he's coming back. It's crazy that he's coming back in this scenario against Dominic, but can't kiss a gift horse in the mouth.
I think it makes Dominic look so much better that you had to force the demon out of Finn. Like, that's how big of a threat you are. Like, that's how big of a monster he's made, right? Because he's trying to take credit for making Dominic who he is.
Right.
I think him having to bring out the demon to slay Dominic, and his ego and everything he's done.
When you put it like that, yes. Yes.
Like, he knows and realizes the monster he made. It's not like, oh, I just got to take him down a peg. Who's this young guy? He's like, nah, bro, I fucked up. Have you seen this guy's arms? Yeah, he's got Liv Morgan, fucking Mommy, Roxanne Perez. Like, I made this man clearly
a monster.
The most fucking influential, I want to say, and egotistical, envious. Like, wouldn't you not be egotistical?
True. I had all the baddies. I had two belts under my waist.
I was double champion at one point, to the point where you were jealous. I was carrying the Judgment Day in gold, and I only lost it because you stopped trying to help me. You stopped caring about the Judgment Day's gold, and you started caring about Finn Balor's gold.
Big facts.
So I like that. I think the fact that the demon has to come out shows what a monster he's made, and he realizes it, and it lets everybody put everybody on notice about Dom. Like, hey, I'm not doing it just because I want to destroy Dom. I could do that at any moment. I need it. I won't say it out loud, but I need it.
One thing I would have changed, though, I would have took that promo that same promo. I would have never played it on the same episode where he got attacked from behind. I would have played it on the next Monday Night Raw.
It was weird, right? That he got beaten up.
It was definitely weird.
It would have made more sense if he was nursing the injury. Like, if it was not live. I guess live would have been better.
Right.
But yeah, if he was nursing an injury and stuff like that, it would have played a lot better. I feel like they just weren't worried about it. They didn't even think of it. It seemed like they had so much going on with the CM Punk and the backlash and all that stuff that they weren't even thinking of it. This week of Raw and SmackDown clearly seems like their minds are elsewhere. Like, they're not locked in. You know what I mean? They're not putting together the show that they want to put together leading up. It's like everything's out of fucking whack. That's what it feels like.
Like throwaway episodes real quick.
Not throwaway. It's like they don't have a handle on everything, because every decision that they're making, right or wrong, is causing another chain of effects that they have to deal with right then and there.
Right.
Instead of everything being controlled and planned, like, we're going to do this, that'll do this, that'll do this. You know what I mean? Like, you're going step by step. It seems like the wheels fell off because of step one, and now you got to go back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyone who's ever built a Lego set, it's like, you go to put the two pieces you built separately together and something's not adding up. Now you got to backtrack page after page and figure out where you went wrong. Like,
I hear you.
One thing that shows that the most to me is the Seth Rollins promo with Gunther. It doesn't seem like either one of them knows what the fuck they're doing. They just got to make it work, and they can't figure it out because nothing makes sense because it's completely random.
Which I have something to say about that.
Talk about it. Let me know.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull this up real quick.
Do what you got to do. I want to hear this because.
Okay, so according to Fightful Select, Rey Mysterio was very adamant on not ending his career with Gunther. He wanted his final chapters to be with his son.
Makes sense.
He wanted his son to end him in his career in Mexico with a father versus son career match. I'm basically speaking. The storytelling in that
deserves that alone, especially with the way AAA has been doing stuff. And mixing in with WWE. I don't mind if it's in AAA or I'll put it this way. I think it should be at an event held in Mexico, but I don't know if I would say it should be at AAA. Because to me, I feel like this is a key WWE moment in life.
Right.
I don't want to find out about it through YouTube.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, I need to watch this live. So what I would do is, I don't know what year it's going to be or whatever, but I would schedule a PLE in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's where I would have it.
A good one, too.
Even if it's like a Clash in Mexico. Because, they always have them weird pay-per-views that go somewhere.
Yeah, Clash in Paris and all that good stuff.
Because we know what's coming. So, but I think it should still be a WWE thing. But I believe that Rey deserves to have Dominic retire him.
Yes.
Not Gunther.
Would you put that as a main event match?
Depending on the PLE, yes. But it's gonna give everything away. You know what I mean? But they gotta lean into it.
Very hard. They gotta lean into it.
It's the same way. The way I would treat that is kind of like the way they treated Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair at WrestleMania.
Oh, yes.
Where you knew the super kick was coming. Ric Flair could have walked, got out of the ring. He could have, you know what I mean, rolled out. He could have did whatever to not take that kick. But he was crying and said, "Give it to me. Come on. I could take it." And Shawn Michaels said, "I love you," and kicked him in the face. Just because we know how the story ends doesn't mean we can't be emotional about it.
Big facts, big facts.
So that's the way I would build it up and do it right, to where they hit every chord, and the feud leading up to it, whether it's a month, 2 months, I don't care. It's what it needs to be. Like, hire professional Hollywood writers, anime writers, I don't care. But do it right, because
that's very big.
It's very big. Like, Rey Mysterio is fucking huge. That man is the epitome of the little David versus Goliath in wrestling. Yes. He is the epitome of anyone can win.
Facts. Anybody has a chance.
And
you cannot John Cena this or AJ Styles this.
Nah, it's bigger than that.
It's way bigger than that.
And
you cannot do those two types.
The wrestling business, thanks to Eric Bischoff, owes that man everything. Facts. That man is constantly, forever in life, due reparations from Eric Bischoff. So,
big facts.
I don't, he is so big, he is so powerful in the wrestling community, he has been forgiven for fucking disgracing everything, the whole luchador. No matter how much he's done for it and everything, they actually forgave him, which is hard. That's not easy. So
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah. You can't take your mask off. And he did it because of Eric Bischoff and WCW.
Yes.
That's it. That's the be all end all. We can't fuck with you no more. You know what I mean? There's luchadors that can't go out in public without the mask. You know what I mean? Penta, you never see without a mask.
The crazy thing is, someone had a picture of him without his mask on, but he had his hat down.
It was on a plane or some shit like that, right?
No, he was in the gym.
Gym? But either way, you know what I mean? It has to be. It has to be to a point where you can just be like, that's not him. That's just another Mexican, bro. You know? But Eric Bischoff fucked him over with that. And he'll never admit that that was the poor choice because he's Eric Bischoff and he had every reason in the world with money to say that it was the right decision for what the time was. But you can't do that to a guy like that, especially if you know what Rey Mysterio is going to become in the world of wrestling.
Facts.
He took just a random Mexican that he thought was good and had potential and was popular, and he was just going to fucking make as much money off him and stuff like that. Instead of knowing that this guy is the fucking David and Goliath of the entire wrestling industry.
Yep.
So
he did a lot.
The whole world, Eric Bischoff and the whole wrestling community owes that man. He needs to go out however he wants, but fucking, I don't know, fucking Steven Spielberg and fucking Quentin Tarantino, everybody, Scorsese, writing that man's send off.
Facts. Lots of Hollywood stars and like big sports athletes and stuff like that who was inspired by Ray need to give him a send off. That would be good. Right before the last match.
Like, bro, how fucking, when you think back, right? How awesome was when he fucking shot up the stage when his entrance. He shot up in there with the booyaka. He was fucking like iconic. That man's done too much. You know, if
who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y. There you go. Stereo.
Like fucking, that's it. So he should go out whatever way he wants. It doesn't matter. And no money should come in between him making sure it's the right way.
Facts. And I would love for him to give his max to his son.
It has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be. Like, we could talk about Gunther and his angle, but there's only one way this ends. We all know it. But if you had more on it, sorry, I got emotional. I had to.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I had to go out with that.
No problem. Are we done with Seth and that situation?
Yeah, because even like that awkward promo with like Paul Heyman, where Paul Heyman's like, "Hey, thank you. I don't even know why you did it." Like, if Paul Heyman has to say, "I don't know why you did it," like, you know what I mean? Like, no one knows what's going on. You know what I mean? They're just trying to make it up as they go. It's bad.
But in my opinion, if this does not lead down to Gunther retiring Brock at SummerSlam, then what the hell?
I feel like they built Gunther into a cage with the retiring thing. That's, you know what I mean? He's got to be reinvented. Quick.
I would go ahead.
Quick. I think like something has to happen with Gunther, that he has to be rebranded or something quick, because guys aren't just going to retire every fucking 3 months.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Brock is having so much fun with Oba, and I was going to wait and get to it till the end, that there's no way Brock like wants to go out with all the money that he can make right now. Brock legit, for the first time I've ever seen him in this, looks like he's having fun.
Actual fun.
Not just collecting a paycheck. He actually looks like, I fucking love this shit right now.
Facts. Big facts.
It's the rarest shit ever for WWE.
He's agreeing to doing what he needs to do to sell for Oba.
He's excited about something.
Yes.
Like, picture that, right? Brock actually excited to work with somebody. It's not just like when he was coming up and this and that, because he's Brock Lesnar. He's the new Undertaker. You know what I mean?
Right.
He don't have to jump over the top rope for a clothesline the way he did last week.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Like, to see Brock Lesnar jump off the rail and just get caught up by Oba just to sell it.
It feels like Brock Lesnar is reminded like why he loves the business. Like, it was just a business to him. Like, you know what I mean? It was a college athlete, a champion, all that stuff. And then he learned how to make money with it. And now it feels like he actually learned to appreciate what he has, what The Undertaker had, the love for the game. Because now he has somebody that fucking, like, a big motherfucker that's a challenge.
Right.
Like, he can fucking match his strength with, not just like the Big Show that you just gotta lift once and, oh my God, that's amazing. Nah. This is a dude that can treat you like a normal dude.
Right. Now, I'm going to list off some names real quick that just came to mind that were paychecks, in my opinion. Starting off, Roman Reigns.
Paycheck.
John Cena.
Easy. Paycheck.
Braun Strowman. The
Paycheck.
Fiend.
Paycheck.
Goldberg.
You know who the last one I feel like was not a paycheck for Brock Lesnar?
Who?
I'll give you one guess. I feel like you can nail it. One person Brock Lesnar fought in his entire career that was not a paycheck. It was for the love of the game. It was for the thrill.
It was for the thrill? Big guy, little guy?
Regular.
Regular? There's so many people that he fought.
Yep.
Would it be The Rock?
No, it's not The Rock. It's the only man. It's the only man that professionally, physically, and athletically give him a run for the money. Give up? You're gonna kick yourself from not knowing this.
Come on. That's a Batista.
Nope.
Come
on, you're gonna kick yourself.
I know I'm gonna kick myself, and I'm trying so hard to think.
You ready?
Can I get a hint?
It's everything that Brock is as a human being is his person. His whole life. This was the same person his whole life. And they both figured out how to make money doing something different. But whenever they met, it wasn't a paycheck. It was legit man versus man. We about to do what we really do.
Fuck.
Come on. Give up?
Come on. Come on. I'm trying to think.
Everybody else watching this already knows who I'm talking about already. It's just you that don't know.
It's just me right now.
Just you.
Having a brain fart.
And it's so bad that you're really going to be upset about it.
I'm really going to be upset about it if Come on.
Come on.
Drew McIntyre.
No.
Damn it.
Ready to be upset about with yourself?
I'm ready to be upset.
Kurt Angle. Go home. You're already home. I know. Fucking idiot. Kurt Angle is the last time that man had a fucking good time because that's the only man that could match with what he do inside and outside of a ring as a wrestler and everything. Sad. I'm shamed.
Don't be shamed because he was the farthest thing from my mind, and
I don't know how.
Picturing it now.
I tried to lead you up. I even told you he was a fucking college champion and fucking all that other stuff. What he did. I even gave you hints about his past life and who Brock Lesnar is as a person. He's a fucking wrestler. Him and Kurt Angle were just wrestlers, and then they figured out how to be professional sports entertainers and make money.
I'm sorry, IWC. I let y'all down.
Uh,
I don't know why my brain was just not on Kurt Angle for some reason. He was just not in the mix.
But anyway, since Kurt Angle, a man that can match him physically and get him on the ground and pin him and all that other stuff, like manhandle him. Not just go to Suplex City. Is Oberfemi got that motherfucker. Like, that's... It feels like if they had a real fight, I don't know who'd win.
Facts. It's very even.
If they fought 10 times, I feel like it would be like 5-6 or 5-5. It wouldn't be like a substantial number on one side or the other, unless somebody figured out a weakness.
Facts.
But the way, like, when they were brawling at the end of the show, they cut it so fast. It was so awful. I felt cheated.
Yes, they thought throwing chairs was going to help, but it did not.
I thought when they moved to Netflix, they had the ability to extend the time and take whatever time they needed to do something. They cut that shit at 10:30 like that on the dot.
Which is wild crazy.
Maybe they're saving the locker room clearing out for next week. Because I've never seen that many security guards in my life.
For real. It was like 20 on each side.
That was NXT and AAA all coming out. I'm surprised they weren't wearing masks. Bro, that was a lot of people.
Facts. Now, see, the way I would have extended it, yes, throw the chair back. I would have had Brock Lesnar pick one of them up and throw him across. And then Open Fury pick up the same guy, throw him back across.
You know what made it a bigger waste for me?
What's up?
Maybe I missed it. I don't know if in the shuffle I missed it, right? Did anything happen to Triple H?
Was he even out there?
He was out there.
He was out there.
Did he do anything memorable? Was there anything there?
No, he just moved the chairs.
Waste of fucking time and a promo. Why the fuck is he even out there if nothing important happens? He don't go through a fucking table. He don't get thrown out the ring. Nothing.
He doesn't catch a boot to the face or something. Nothing. Or a clothesline by mistake.
Not a single bump. Not a reason for him to be out there. And the second you saw him out there, it was supposed to be for something. And
facts.
Maybe it happened off camera. I was so mad I didn't even want to see. Like when Raw went off the air footage.
The thing is, the only thing that Triple H did that I saw, him and Adam Pearce both just cleared the tables out of the ring. I wouldn't even took Adam Pearce taking a clothesline or a big boot or something.
Waste. It was all a waste. It was so sad and depressing. I wish it never happened. It doesn't make me hate the match or not want the match more because absolutely nothing could. But as a wrestling fan, when you see anybody added like a fucking into a formula, you know what I mean, or an ingredient, you want to see how to use that ingredient and how it's going to be entertaining, and it was just nothing.
Nothing was there. There was no meat on that bone.
It was bad.
It was just bone.
Know what else was bad? First, she came out as Big Bird, and this week she came out as Elmo. What is Jade Cargill doing, bro? Yo, I don't care about this.
I don't either, to be honest with you.
I feel like the only thing that can come from this is EO turning on mommy. And that's the most important thing that could happen. And that's only because she said, I always have your back last week. That's it. So if that never happened, I still wouldn't care.
And here's the thing, right? Where do we go with that?
I don't know.
If EO turns on her.
I'm fine with them having a feud, but who has the belt? Are they fighting for the belt? I'd watch that. That's a way better fucking championship match at WrestleMania than Big Bird and fucking all Sesame Street out there. She out here doing all the fucking Hollywood Hulk Hogan fucking get-ups. It was the yellow on Monday and the fucking red on Friday, or vice versa.
No, you're right. It was red on Monday.
How dare she be out here dressing like Hulk Hogan?
Only she misses is a ball patch and blonde hair.
I don't know if that's her real hair or not. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
Please don't get into that. We're not trying to get canceled out here.
But did you also see that weird vignette promo, the dance promo of all the women on the chairs that had their backs to the camera?
For Liv Morgan.
Was that Liv Morgan? Like, what the fuck was that? I don't even know what that was for. Was there wording anywhere? Did it say anything? No. Was it a fucking commercial for a perfume that they're trying to put out?
All it said was the Liv Morgan theme song. Them doing that cheer thing, and that was it. And it was right after Stephanie Vecchia did a promo. That's it. Nothing else was given.
I don't know what's going on right now, bro. They're fucking panicking. The production team, and again, I don't blame them. I guess like the whole show went off the rails after SmackDown because you don't know what you're gonna do. But this was probably the worst produced fucking show I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. Because that was weird. I even brought it back to see what happened. I was like, did I miss something right here? And all it was and it was on the chairs, and that was it. I was like, what the fuck? You saved that for somebody that's coming back, like from an injury or something.
No, but put a fucking word or an expression, a question mark, something. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what that was supposed to be for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, usually when people do 5-second clips like that, somebody's coming back from somewhere.
And then they had the another Becky and AJ Lee promo I don't care about.
Yeah.
You know what made me care about that a little bit? And it was on social media.
What's up?
Did you see the clip of Becky backstage trying to get Danhausen to curse AJ Lee?
I did not see that. I got to see that. I have to see that.
It's one of Danhausen's many beautiful social media fucking videos that he's making because he's killing it everywhere. He gets he gets entertainment. That's what I love about him. He understands entertainment, and he's finally getting the shine. But there's a clip backstage, right? It's not a clip. It's a whatever Danhausen video of Becky trying to curse two people. She's trying to curse the referee that has it out against her. And she's trying to like subtly, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I need you to curse AJ Lee for me, this and that. There's one other thing too, I forget what it is. Who she wants cursed. Maybe Adam Pearce or some shit, I forget. But Danhausen's like, oh, I could do the two for you, no problem, for $100 a piece or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, he's all about that money. I love it.
Right. He's good to the money.
But he goes, I'm a fan of AJ Lee. I can't do it. And that's because, you know, he's a big fan of Pepsi Phil, as he says. So he would never harm AJ Lee in real life. So, like, that was a good social media post. I loved it. And then Becky got mad and butthurt and shit like that and said, fine, whatever. But that would have been an amazing segment on Raw that was on social media. So, like, there are people there, whether it's scripted or not, where it's just Danhausen, where it's just Becky, or they're doing things. Shit is getting done, and it's beautiful. But that fucking show is just, I don't know what's going on right now this week.
It was the shits.
And now, go ahead. No, go ahead. I've been talking a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm about to run through this as quick as possible. I'm about to make it short. Bayley versus Last Legend. Okay. Good match. Loved it. I'm going to say this. OMG, Lyra Valkyria. She's making me a stand.
I liked it that they got dirty. I liked that they got their hands dirty.
They got their hands dirty.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
Because they're the underdogs. They got no reason not to be dirty.
Right. Like I think I'm falling for Lyra right now. That's my boo thing.
The fact that Bayley, real quick, the fact that Bayley, I'll do it fast. The fact that Bayley mentioned getting kicked off of WrestleMania last year.
Yep.
I love that they don't need to worry about being baby faces or nothing. Like, fuck that. Like, cheat to win, just get there. Like, I love that.
Facts. Just get to it.
Yeah. You're an underdog.
My last thing. I'm gonna need Charlotte to start dressing in some very better clothing. Because if I see her with a thong out one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm really gonna lose it.
All right. My last thing is the Stephanie Liv Morgan segment where she blindside attacked him, and now Liv Morgan got a big old knot on her head because she bumped foreheads with Roxanne. First off, how's Roxanne? Can someone get a photo of Roxanne? Can we find out if she's all right? You know, all I've seen is Liv's knot. I'm like, she hit something. Can we just see how that person's head is? And I love that. That is my number one female feud for WrestleMania. I love that. I love every second they've done. There's not a single misstep that they have done with Stephanie and Liv, and that should be fucking like shown way more. Like I guess should have been given more time and attention. Even though I'm a hypocrite because right now it like what they're doing is perfect. I just want more because it'd probably ruin it if they did more, but I love it.
I thought that bump on the head was gnarly, and when she threw it to the TV, I was like, Jesus, Stephanie, calm down.
It's
relax, but
they're using
heated.
less time than everybody else, but they're just
they're doing the most.
Yeah,
not in a bad way. They're doing the most in a good way. They use it every
Chelsea Green. They're Chelsea Greening it.
Definitely. Oh, one thing we did forget to talk about was the ladder match.
Well, Ray's part of it.
Yep. Ray's part of it.
I mean,
we still giving those flowers, but Ray's part of it.
My whole thing is though, if you're coming back from an injury, is that what the fuck your first match is going to be?
That's scary. That's very scary.
I don't think he's going to be taking any major bumps. He may have one, or he may do something light, like he falls off and goes into a table, something like soft landing.
Yeah.
But like, if you're coming back from injury, that's not my first choice of a fucking match.
Facts.
I've seen fucking, people get like with the Hardy Boys, where like Matt got fucking, or Jeff got caught in the fucking boom uppercutted with that shit. That shit's nasty.
Yeah. My problem with that is, why are neither one of the El Grandes in this fucking match?
No. Fuck that. Why are they not at WrestleMania?
Period.
You know what's a WrestleMania match? OG El Grande versus El Grande Americano, mask versus mask. That's a fucking WrestleMania match.
That is a WrestleMania match.
Because you can involve from the side, like everybody. You can have Bravo and Rayo, whatever his name is, and you can have AAA guys come in. You can have, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all for it. I'm all for OGL Americano losing and being having Otis and what's his name? Tozawa being the reason that cost him, because they want him back and they miss him. And then either having a feud or something with that. Like, there's so many ways to go with it.
True.
But El Grande versus El Grande, mask versus mask, that is a WrestleMania match. I don't care however you want to put it. That's a WrestleMania match for me.
I would love it if that was to happen, and that, American
Alpha?
American Alpha. There you go. American Alpha came out with the same mask that the other El Grandes had.
I would love for them. I would love for them to come out and it's just the three of them, and they make fun and do the Seth Rollins fucking shell game. Big ass Otis in a fucking onesie doing the fucking like, which one is it? Which one is it? And they're all different shades of colors. They're all different sides. I would die if that happened. That's how great.
That would be fantastic.
But unfortunately, we don't write for WWE. We just imagine better things to happen.
Imagine. It's okay. We can always fantasy book it.
It was a decently long episode for what little happened overall. Important shit happened, but yeah. But yeah. The Jordan episode, baby. Episode 23.
Yeah.
All right, boy. I'm your boy, Pat Nasty. That's your boy,
The Juice.
Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.